After nearly 2.5 years, the last age group waiting for COVID-19 vaccines may finally be able to get them, but it may be tough for children in Florida to get the shot. U.S. regulators are expected to approve the coronavirus vaccine for children ages 6 months to 5 years in the next few days, but the Florida Department of Health has decided not to pre-order the doses, the only state to not do so. All Your Side's Zach Wilcox has a look at what that means for parents who want to get their toddlers protected.
Parents who want to feel safe with their children at the playground this summer may wind up battling more than just this summer heat. Finding vaccinations for kids under the age of 5 could take a while after the Florida Department of Health decided not to order vaccinations for those toddlers. However, some families aren't letting that get in the way of them getting a dose as soon as possible.
There's no one here except us. We try to come whenever times are slow anyways.
Casey Powell and her 2.5-year-old daughter Veruca took advantage of an empty park to get a little bit of fresh air. They've tried to keep everything home-centric since the start of the pandemic, but they'd feel a little more comfortable around large groups of people if Veruca could join them in having the vaccine.
She'll be just fine, and most of the time the kids seem to take it like a champ, not even tears sometimes.
Veruca may have to wait a while to fight off those tears. The Florida Department of Health is the only state health department in the country not to pre-order vaccines for little ones like Veruca before it gets approved in the next few days.
From the 6 month to 5, the state's recommendation holds. It's a recommendation against doing it. That's different than saying you can't. You are free to choose. That's not an issue.
This misperception from the beginning of.
Pediatrician Jeff Goldhagen says other state health departments will now get the priority when ordering the doses, which means it'll slow things down here in Florida.
Families will be scurrying around to find access to vaccines. Now, the good news is that the retail outlets will be able to obtain vaccine.
Goldhagen says outlets like Walmart and individual doctors' offices will probably find it difficult, at least initially, to get supply while competing with those other state health departments, which means it could be months until it's readily available here. His advice, parents should consult their doctor to find a dose as soon as possible. Casey says she'll be swinging by their pediatrician's office to see when they'll be able to get Veruca the vaccine.
We are willing to be patient, but it is surprising to hear that we're the only state who didn't do that. But we'll definitely be asking her doctors about it at her next checkup.
Now, the vaccination that the FDA approved is actually a reduced strength shot for kids under the age of 5. So now it's just going to take CDC approval, and that could come really any day now. In San Marcos, Zach Wilcox, On Your Side.